Where are your town shoes, Mr. Brown?
My town shoes, I think, are in the car.
Alright. Ah. Here's your shoes, bro. You guys going to the co-op?
We are in Hendersonville.
Look at all these eggs.
I know, right? We're overrun with eggs. Look who's happy. Even in the car seat. You're happy today. He's happy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So the source fence comes down and over this way. So eventually we'll bring it this way because we're gonna go down through there. If we could go ahead and set up, let's pretend that it's here already, and then do a net up and then over to and then down.
How far
and then we'll just guard them from getting out when we move them, and we'll move our source fish real quick. We're just going right here. So give me our extra net.
So you source fence you're gonna bring here, all over this way.
Yeah, it's already coming down. We're just gonna make it turn right there and come this way. We're gonna get on a little bit of food just to take pressure off, so they don't be charging this fence or anything. Not all of it, because we want them to be hungry in the big move. What?
Just a one bucket there. I just give them a little bit.
They've already knocked this too close to this fence. I put up my next net. You can see the difference. Pigs have been there in the green. Pigs have not been here. I think will we reach? I think we will reach. I think our source fence will reach. Our fence will have to go around this. Interesting to see what they'll do to these briars. Got the water filling up. Pretty soon these guys will be in the greenhouse prepping our tomato and cucumber garden for next year. They had a different plan than me, but theirs is actually better, I think. Look, she came right over. So they're redoing. I was gonna keep the source fence where it was. It was coming down. We were gonna come over, but then we'd have to redo it, and we'd have to redo it next week. But now that they just got the other end of the source fence, and it's gonna go way out through there, and then from there, well, the source will be right here. That was super easy, non-dramatic. She's probably ready to get bred. What do you think? Soon. January, December, January-ish. Breeding her for spring piglets. Hopefully we're gonna go look at the other spring.
Here.
Yesterday we searched a spring.
Come on.
Turned up being a little creek, and we never found the source of it. It went past our property line.
We're gonna mow our strip and then film us going down it on the down this old mountain road.
All right.
He's gonna jump off that route.
All right. Jump the route, bro. There's a route there they want to jump. I want you guys to wait until after, though. Let's finish.
Okay.
Setting up nets and doing the milk. And we're gonna find a spring. Woo! Oh! Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good thing you were wearing your helmet. Did you hit your head?
Yes.
What happened?
I tried braking.
You slid sideways,
I tried
and then you
braking.
went to turn the other way.
I tried braking and yeah.
All right, well, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I eat this mango?
Let me feel.
Really squishy and I don't want it to go
They're
bad.
so excited. Oh yeah, that's actually good. That is a gigantic mango.
It's as big
is
as
it
my
good?
hand.
Is it still good, or is it too? Did it get too ripe?
It's delicious. Oh my goodness.
There's specks on this. Okay, we're gonna do a new filter. Josiah, will you get me a new jar? All right, it's not raw milk that's gonna make you sick. It's poop have gotten in the raw milk. Just like the raw chicken. That's not gonna make you sick. You're gonna somehow get poop. So I don't know if the filter quit working. I'm not saying this is poop. If that was poop, we wouldn't even try to filter it out. We'd just be done. Just go into the pigs. It looks like particles of skin from the cow or hair. So we're just gonna be extra careful and do a double filter. See the stuff this screen's catching? Just blood clots or something, I don't know. And then it caught all that. And that looks a lot better. Mom's back. How was it? He's asleep. Before I put the milk up, I just remembered, Lily said one of the jars, the whole bottom broke out yesterday, complete with milk. Thankfully, she said it was in the cooler. I'm a little afraid to look. Yeah, boy. Well, I think we're good on cheese. What do y'all think? I was hoping to go find that spring, but maybe we can still do both. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes. I'm gonna get the whole thing out, jars and all. Those jars are gonna need to be rinsed off. Thanks, my man. A little bit came out the side, but not too bad. Here's the broken glass. Look at that. Just fell out of the bottom. Oh, I've learned how to pick things up with the kettlebell training.
That bike thing.
Who's going exploring with us?
Me!
For a spring. Hey.
I'm going.
Hey, baby.
I'm going.
You going with us? You going with us? So, it's technically time to start cooking, but we're gonna push that back because we don't have to cook much fresh today. We have a lot of leftovers.
Hey, isn't today Wednesday?
No, today's Tuesday.
Oh.
We are gonna cook apples and onions. We'll do that fresh. That only takes half hour, right?
Yeah.
And then heating up the pork, only half hour. So let's go. Let's go hunting for a half hour. This is what we were following yesterday, all the way up to the top of the mountain. And it goes on somebody else. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to crawl because I got Henry on my back. Army crawl with Henry. Army crawl. Army crawl. Is he okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Alright. We're following this old creek bed, I guess. There's no water in it as I can see. But I do remember seeing a spring up here. That is cool. There's a little water in this. Oh, looky here. We found a spring head. This is a spring, guys. Now, it's not as high up as we'd like. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Drinkable. Can I drink out of it? We drink out of it.
No, don't drink out of it. It's an old trampoline pipe somebody's poked in there. That's corrugated, so it works. This is it. This is the head of this spring. Where are you going, Mom?
Going up here to see that.
So we see some, looks like it's kind of flattish up there. We're always looking for more pasture on our land. Let's see if that could be it. Let's see if we can get up there and see. Come on, Henry, stay with me. This is so steep right here. Totally reasonable. Totally reasonable for Nook and Cranny farming. Right?
Yep.
Little pasture here, a little pasture there. Look at this. Cool. I think the access road is right over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could come here and come down in here. You could go all the way down, Rebecca, with the...
I know.
It's no steeper than over there where we are. I like it. We gotta get in here this winter when the leaves are gone and mark our road and get some access roads.
Yeah, I like it.
I think we just gained a half an acre over here.
Yeah.
Which could be
Pigs to do.
a week of grazing in the height of grazing season.
Yeah.
You're talking about 2-3 times a year, so you're looking at 3 weeks to a month
Of grazing.
of grazing. Less and less dependent on hay. Hey, do we have another spring at the top of this? Hey, eventually I think it is. Could you guys follow that up? I don't know if we have time today.
Been to the top.
And there's no spring at the top?
No water.
Are you sure?
We've seen it and we passed it when
That
we
might-
were on our road.
Blocked up it.
That might be worth exploring.
Yeah.
Because if we could get higher, see, if our spring's lower, we're gonna have to pump water up.
Yeah.
And ideally, we'd like to just have to count on gravity. Although that one's probably high enough for our house, but not our entire farm. Couldn't we go in here, Rebecca?
Like, look how flat it kind of goes over there.
Yeah, and you're talking about we've gained all of a sudden between there and back where we were, acre and a half. Hey, what would you guys do if one day you're driving up here with the side-by-side and you look down on just beautiful silvo pasture?
So gorgeous.
Cows and sheep grazing. Giant oak tree
Look at the big grima.
with a
There
tiger
was a
on
tree
top.
right here.
Got another little hidden secret here, Becky.
Yeah.
Another little cove. The boys have built a fort back here. They know what's up, but more grazing. Gosh, I bet we found 2.5 acres today. What do you think?
So awesome.
And we're not done exploring. On today's episode of Burned Up Cookie Show, fried apples and onions. A most excellent addition to pork. We've got some smoked turkey as well left over. Just put a little water in the bottom of this and some butter on top. Keep it from drying out. We got some pork in there too. So what do you think? Is that enough meat for us? This mango though.
So good.
So good.
Give me, you're taking all of it?
This is all for Gideon. You guys already had one this morning. It's for Lily too, so do half of that and the other half's for Lily. To see if they're done, you just pierce them. They're still a little hard. But it's to the consistency that you want. You like them a little more?
I like them like I made
Chris?
them on Saturday. They were
Yeah, then you
delicious.
gotta go a little more, but not much more. I'll put pork on one side, turkey on the other, a little bit of onions, some Redmonds of course. Becca's salting it up. You're a little more colorful. You got some beans, you got some coleslaw. Veggie lover, the meat lover, although meat and fruit lover. Put some of those fried apples on there. Yum. One more thing, I'm showing you guys the progress as it comes. The Abundance Plus community directory. Oh my word, it's a legit map. I gotta show you guys this. Of course, we got the community feed. This is what you're used to seeing on Facebook. Right now it's just the website, but it's going to be an app soon enough. But I wanna show you just one little feature in here, and we're gonna get into more of this later, but I'm gonna show you as it's being built. No, let's go to the map. Look at this map filling out all over the world. Okay, there's 14 people already in the east. We got northeast, way up there. That's in Canada. Okay, we got Canada. We got some people out west. And that's just our lifetime members getting in there. I mean, 1,000 people filled out our old directory. I imagine we can get a couple of thousand people in here, and boy, we can find each other better. Let me zoom in on this. It sure would have been handy to have this on the Great American Farm Tour, because then be like, oh, well, this can be our route, and here are our stops. So, and maybe that's what it'll turn for people. Maybe if people are going on travel or vacation, maybe they can stop by and say hello to members. This is going to be really exciting. Oh look, there's 65 people who have already listed in here. I cannot wait to release that to you guys. That's going to be mid-ish November. We're working out some kinks. We've got some kinks in there. We've just let lifetime members in there just to work those kinds of things out, just little technical glitches. So can't wait to clean those up and reveal it to you guys.